next from the member for Blue Mountains.
Thanks, Mr Speaker. My question is also to the good Minister for Skills, TAFE and Tertiary Education. Can the Minister please update the House on the Men's Labor Government's work to deliver long overdue upgrades to TAFE campuses across New South Wales?
Minister.
Mr Speaker, 2 in a row, that's a record for me. And I do want to thank the member for Blue Mountains for her question and for being such a passionate advocate for TAFE in New South Wales. And after 12 years of neglect of the skills sector, the skills sector in New South Wales was decimated. And we have seen firsthand this week the importance of skills in New South Wales. And I do want to pass on through you, Mr Speaker, the offer to the Liberal Party in New South Wales.
Member for Goulburn, come to order.
You, Mr Speaker, I want to inform the Liberal Party that we now have a Certificate 3 in Business Administration available in 85 locations across the state. You will be able to do such important units as maintain business resources and organise personal work priorities. We'll be able to get out of that the to-do list for today. Lodge nominations. But beyond the state office of the Liberal Party, we do know that the skills shortage is felt most heavily in our regions. And, Mr Speaker, I was surprised that one of the first letters I got when I took on this portfolio was from the Labor branch in Albury, who told me that students at the Albury TAFE couldn't access Wi-Fi on their campus. So I looked into this and I found that it's actually the case in campuses around a large part of regional New South Wales, where the previous government had the systems put in place by us in 2009 and hadn't updated them since. So seriously, in 2023, a lot of campuses didn't have working Wi-Fi. Now, we know that communications is very important, and I might come back to that, but they had struggled for chronic underinvestment over 12 years. So I'm very pleased to say that we have allocated $300 million this year to upgrading campuses across New South Wales. One of those campuses is $1 million going to upgrade Tamworth TAFE's infrastructure. Do you know the member for Tamworth will be pleased about? There is $1.4 million going to Kurri in Cessnock, member for Cessnock. $340,000 in Singleton, member for Upper Hunters electorate, to upgrade his the campus there. He's not here. I know, I'm looking around. But anyway, the member for Blue Mountains, of course, will also be interested to know there's $350,000 going to Wentworth Falls and Katoomba campuses in the Blue Mountains electorate. But don't just take this from me. The head teacher at construction in TAFE Wellington, in the member for Dubbo's electorate, and there is $3 million going to Dubbo, said, I quote, "Our students rely heavily on campus-based digital infrastructure to complete their coursework. Previously, during lessons, he had to walk around the room with his laptop to find internet coverage."
Member for Blue Mountains.
Extension of time.
Additional 2 minutes is granted. Minister.
Thanks, Mr Speaker. He had to walk around the classroom to find his coverage because there was no Wi-Fi. So, you know, it's one of those things. I'm not sure the opposition should be talking to us about the quality of communications today. And, you know, I will respond to those interjections there. I mean, it's very interesting to see. In my own area in Queanbeyan, where as of last night, all the Liberal candidates run groups. Mysteriously today, they've now got a group. But not before one of their lead candidates actually put out a press release saying how upset and disappointed he was by the failures that had gone on the other side. I mean, it's a really maybe this campaign is a bit different to some of the others, because this one's apparently being run out of a pub in Canberra. The address for their material is actually the Realm Hotel in Canberra. So maybe some of this happened over a few beers. Who knows? But Mr. Speaker, there is some really difficult things that we have to address in TAFE, and one of those actually is the revised operating model that the member for Albury mentioned before. And the member for Albury, of course, put out a press release where he was way overboard in his claims about this. This is about getting an efficient system in place. I'm tempted to call him Clancy of the overblown for some of his comments that he's made on this. It is really important. it is really important that we actually get an operating model in TAFE that helps them to respond to industry and takes forward their relationships with the delivery of courses in New South Wales. I'm looking forward in the next little while to releasing a draft new charter for TAFE, which will help to set its agenda for forward years. And Mr Speaker, I do understand that the member for Albury would like my job, but I doubt he'd suit the office, Clancy of the Overblown.